Hello everyone, welcome back to another one out in the bush. Today's going to be kind of a challenging day. I'd like to do a bushcraft cooking video, but everything is super wet. So I've been collecting some materials along the way on my hike down, and we're going to see if we can get a fire going, make a meal. Today's going to be such a challenge. Everything on the ground is soaked, even the little twigs. And I was peeling some birch bark off the logs and there was literally pools of water underneath the bark. So I'm gonna have to break out some techniques that I know. Hopefully they can get me through it. Found some materials. They're not fully dry, but it's the best I've found, so they'll have to do for today. Whenever you're looking for dry materials, always look for the area that gets the most sun during the day, because that'll have the best chance of being dry. All right, got a crappy little fire pit built. It doesn't have to be too big for safety because everything is wet, and I'm gonna be standing right with it the whole time. Whew. I've been collecting small pieces of birch bark all day and just shoving them in my pocket to help them dry. Let's see what we got. Not just birch bark, but actually old man's beard as well, which is a good fire starter. Don't want to drop any. Check that out. It's still pretty damp though, I'm not gonna lie. My hike was only about 30 minutes in, so it didn't give it enough time to dry it up. Call this the birch bark torch. Woo! That actually got a lot bigger than I meant for it to be. That was probably my best birch bark torch to date. That's like my signature technique when it's really wet out. I'll just strip a dead birch log, get like a nice cone of bark, and then stuff it full of the driest stuff I can find. And obviously, you know, I go smaller or bigger depending on how dry stuff is and how big of a safe pit I have. This one was a little bit bigger than it probably needed to be, but here we go. That seemed to have worked pretty good. It's tough when it's easy to have fires here. You're usually not allowed because we'll have burn bans and things going on. A lot of forest fires around here, more so in Western Canada, but we've been having a lot in the east, especially last year. It was insane. Okay, I gotta start getting my cook kit ready. So I got carrot, rice, and sausage, and I'd like to make a soup. We'll see how it goes. Oops, there goes my carrot. Oops. Decent cutting board right here. There we go. That'll be the good cutting board there. A little bit of moss on it, but need your greens in your meal anyway. And I'll tell you what, for any of you who have never done it before, making a fire from scratch and cooking on it, something about it just makes it taste so much better. Check that out, ladies and gents. Got the sausage going on. Just gonna throw it right in. Guys, I'm excited for this. Throw some water in there. And let that kind of simmer up, boil a little. Okay, this is our setup right now. Got the fire still going a little. Pot's hanging on. It's on a bit of an angle. I'd like to adjust it. So I'm just gonna keep this fire going and yeah, I'll show you the soup in a few minutes. Yo, it's boiling. Frig yeah. We're getting there. This is great. Oh my gosh, you guys have a terrible angle. I got you under a stick and everything. I don't even know if you can see it. Check it out, ready? I'm gonna show you right quick. Guys, this is actually my first time using this cook pot. So for my birthday, I was actually so lucky, so blessed. My mom and my girlfriend both got me cook kits. And they were like, oh no, like we both got you the same thing, but it wasn't. One was more of a shallow pan set, which is what this one's from. And then the other one is a deeper kind of pot set. So it's actually perfect because now I can mix and match depending on what I want and what I need for my outdoor adventures. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, I think we got ourselves a meal. Whew! Wow, I'm excited. I've worked up quite an appetite by making this, so I'm very excited to eat it. Guys, I gotta say, it's pretty awesome to come out here and be able to hone your skills before you actually go out overnight camping. I would highly recommend coming out and just, you know, making yourself some lunch out in the bush every once in a while. Even if you're not gonna stay the night and do proper camping, I'd highly recommend, because it's a great way to get your skill set up and really get those things in practice for when you are staying the night somewhere so you don't get behind and things like that. I'll show you guys what we got here. Tell you what, that may not look like much, but that is a lot of work, and I am excited to eat it. And it looks delicious to me, I'll tell you that much for sure. Do wish I brought some salt and pepper, I gotta say. See, that's why it's important to do these things before you stay the night somewhere. Now I've learned. Bring salt and pepper, because you will want it. First sausage bite. Oh yeah. That was good. I'll tell you, I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Like, look at that rice. Oh, let me get close. That rice too is like to perfection. The carrots are nice as well. Right now where I live, we just have a tiny yard. The whole thing's probably only half an acre or so. Just a tiny little yard in that. This is what I want. I want to walk outdoors and be able to be right here. That's the definition of a one-pot meal right there. Time to do dishes, I think. Well guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. I really enjoy that cooking pot there. I would highly recommend getting a nice cook kit that folds in on itself for yourself. Whoa. There is a massive owl right here. Wow, I wish I had my camera. I wish I had my camera with that new lens. Wow, I don't even know if you guys could see that because this thing is so stupidly wide. That is amazing. So awesome. I actually got a picture of that owl a couple years ago. It's beautiful. And just so you guys know, that is a barred owl. That's not one of the super rare ones that are nearly extinct. That's just a barred owl. I know if people find the really rare ones, you're not supposed to give out their location because people will go and try and find them and you can scare them off out of their safe areas. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.